Alright YouTube, I'm going to show you guys the Andraste's urn bridge puzzle that so many people seem to get stuck on. And I'm just going to go through how to solve it, and then maybe I'll spend, a little bit of time explaining how I figured it out. I did it totally on my own, just through trial and error, but here's the solution. So once I get this video, alright, sweet. Alright, so here we go. So as you see, I have two mages in my party, Alistair, and my main hero is that guy. And the beginning is to, I'm going to go to pause it right here, is to start with, I call it the left side and the right side. So you see how she's facing forward, like right here. So her left is the left side, her right is the right side. So when you're facing the exit, the place to your left is the left. So, and then I numbered the squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's one back here too. There's one like off the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6. And then on the right, it's R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. That little guy right there would be R6. So the first thing you need to do is have a character on L3 and L6 and one character on R2. Alright, that's how you start. That'll solidify the first two squares. Let's continue on. So then you take your character that was on L6, never mind, on L3, and move them to R4. So we don't want to continue until this block gets solidified, right? That's totally pointless to even move. So we need her to be able to move to this next block. So go ahead and move here with the character that used to be right here. And then I believe I'm going to move my mage here to R1. So she's going to run around to R1, and voila, look, this one's solidified and this stayed solid. So now I can advance her to the next square. And all I have to do is keep in mind is that I want to have this be solid and make the next one solid. I don't even care what happens to this back one. So I'm going to switch to her, go to the third square, switch back, and then now you take the guy that was on L6 and you're going to move him to R5. So right here. And that'll create a translucent square for you like that. Then you move him, and voila, look, that one stayed. And now you're going to solidify him, so you take the guy that was on R4 and move him to L2, and you're done. You just completed the quest. And I'll give you like a little 10-second overview of how I figured this out. Basically, I stumbled upon the fact that if you start with L6, L3, and R2, you have the first two solid. So great. You go ahead and run your guy on the first two. And then I knew I could now get rid of the first square. It was pointless. So I had to figure out which of the three guys I could move that wouldn't eliminate the second square that my guy was standing on. Right? So I had to find, if I could like skip back to it here. No, like, so when she was, yeah, so yeah, here she is. I'm like skip it all around. Okay, so here. So when she's on this second square, I now just need to figure out which one of these three guys I can move, which one of these three guys right here I could move, so that the first square can disappear. I don't really care if it does, but this second one has to stay. So through trial and error, I just moved each one. I'd move one, she'd fall. Like, alright, can't move that guy. I'd move the next guy. She'd fall. I'm like, alright, can't move that guy. Move the next guy. She might stay. I'm like, alright, cool, that's the guy I need to move. So now I'd move her around to different squares, trying to get a translucent square to appear in front of her. Okay, so I'll try to get like a translucent square here. And once I found a good square, I'll try to lay it, put her there, and then I'll try to move one of the other guys. And if I can move them, great. And then if I couldn't move that guy, I'll try the other guy. And if I could move him, great. But if I couldn't move either one, I knew that that square was no good. And I had to keep moving her until I found a square that was both translucent for the next one, and that I could move one of the other two guys, so I could move to a place to make it solid. I repeated that pattern until I solved the puzzle. And yeah, so that's the solution. I'll go ahead and post it in the description as well. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope that is a clear way to end your struggles, but I will, like I said, post the solution in the description, and I'll do it with the same lingo I did. So you'll see like L6, L3, R2, and then, you know, L3 goes to R4, etc. I'll just do it that way. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and hopefully this will help you pass that part.